Unfurling the Freedom Flag, a 9/11 story. On September 10th, 2001, I did not exist. And, truthfully, I wish I never did. I was an undiscovered inspiration that only lived in the deep channels of one man's heart. I had no shape, no color, no symbol, no purpose. History had paved the past. Soldiers left, less soldiers returned, all from a war that did not know the word thanks. Years marched on, healing happened, but not for everyone. Strength eventually returned. Yellow became known as the color of a ribbon around a tree. Remember, red, white, and blue steadily became bolder and connected to a sense of pride. The American flag was routinely raised at dawn and lowered at dusk. But on the bright blue morning of Tuesday, September 11th, 2001, I was shaken to my core. The grand towers fell, an impenetrable building crumbled, and a tranquil farm field became a battleground. I heard a faint calling. Then, on September 12th, as my founder watched a recount of the previous day's events on the television in Richmond, Virginia, my purpose was set into motion, as America promised, to never forget. I traveled from within, along his arms, and out through a pen onto a blank napkin upon the table in his restaurant. Inspired by the neglect that his brother experienced at the conclusion of the Vietnam War, my artist allowed his passionate ideas to flow, and his vision became concrete. Pen stroke by pen stroke, I took shape. Did you know that you were woven into a flag? It's true. First, Old Glory Blue spilled out onto the blank canvas. This color signifies vigilance, perseverance, and justice. To me, it also includes all Americans united for freedom. In this simple blue rectangle, I shout, "United we must stand." That's you. Upon this field of blue, a brilliant white star was laid to rest, a powerful symbol of all who lived and died for freedom. A single tear then fell from the corner of my artist's eye. Surrounding the star in the formation of a pentagon are 5 solid bars, one for each of the branches of service: Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, and Coast Guard, who valiantly serve to protect our freedom on a daily basis. But these symbols do not tell my whole story. I could feel a surge of adrenaline as blood pumped faster through his veins. This passion poured out along the top in a band of red, a painful reminder of the bloodshed of those who perished while serving at the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, and the unsuspecting crew and passengers of American Airlines Flight 77. Shaded along the bottom came another band of red to signify the bravery and sacrifice of the crew and passengers of United Airlines Flight 93, who rallied to fight back over Shanksville, Pennsylvania. As they once divined the lower Manhattan skyline, 2 broad, bold stripes of red were situated in the middle to symbolize the iconic Twin Towers of the World Trade Center that collapsed in New York City. They represent all that passed away at what became known as Ground Zero. It was all so surreal and painfully overwhelming. At that moment, I recognized that buildings have fallen. However, people of resolve rose up. Where most people were fleeing from danger and running out of the buildings, brave heroes sprinted towards the danger to help. Firefighters, police officers, rescue workers, Port Authority employees, and many other selfless volunteers worked tirelessly during and after the terrorist attacks. Finally, 3 stripes represented in a hue of white, identical to the American flag, signify purity and innocence. They serve as the complete contrast to the dust and smoke that enveloped that day. The lines symbolize the heart of heroes, past, present, and future, who provide us comfort from the loss. At that point, the pen was placed upon the table, and my creator sat back in his chair, content, relieved, exhausted, yet not realizing what was just created before his eyes. From the day of my birth, my unfurling, I have waved to aging veterans, patriotic citizens, elected officials, grieving families, and eager children to tell my powerful story over and over again as the Virginia symbol of remembrance of September 11th, 2001. But my founder always envisioned my mission as much, much larger. In 46 states and counting, I desire to be a national symbol of remembrance for 9/11. It is my life's mission to fly high above the land that I love and boldly claim that we will never forget. I now have a purpose. I am the freedom flag. I am forever. What does this mean for you? Simply share my story.